Hey, it's Megan. Welcome back to another Dollar Tree video. This time I'm sharing my top 25 Christmas DIYs from last year. I know it's a little early. It's okay. It's good to get a head start. And this video is a little bit longer than normal, so we're getting started right now. For this video, we're actually starting at the bottom and working our way up. So for number 25, all you need to do is pick up 6 of these trees from Dollar Tree. You're gonna fluff out each tree so it's flat on one side and then fluffed on the opposite side. Kind of looks like half a tree. Then I usually do not recommend Walmart's cheap spray paint, but if you've watched my channel before, you know I really believe they need to rebrand as permanent faux snow because it works really well with its horrible coverage. It's great for a flocked look. Do that to all 6 of your trees. Then every single tree will come with string wrapped around the bottom. Pull the string off on one of your trees and then use that to wrap around a second tree to connect 2 trees bottom to bottom. You can secure with hot glue, but wrapping the tree with the string, it works out really well. It's really secure. Grab one of Dollar Tree's larger MDF snowflakes, paint that white or whatever color you think snowflakes should be. Then use hot glue to connect your trees crisscrossing and then connect your snowflake to the middle of your extra large snowflake because that's what we're making. We're making an extra huge large snowflake. Optional, you can add a bow and that is it. I like that you can hang it on the siding of your house with a command strip or use one of Dollar Tree's garden hooks and hang it over your fence. It looks great either way and it's really large. For number 24, all you need to do is pick up one of the metal garden tents from Dollar Tree and then paint that white. Then go ahead and round up all of your almost burnt down candles, or you can pick up brand new candles from Dollar Tree. Put those on low to medium heat for about 20 to 35 minutes. While that's melting, go ahead and use some Christmas picks and some Christmas ribbon to embellish your tin. You can do this however your heart desires and go ahead and grab some wicks. Now you can reuse the wicks that came with your candles if you're using brand new Dollar Tree candles, or if you're reusing your old candles, go to Walmart. That's usually the best deal unless you can get a coupon at some craft stores and hot glue some wicks at the bottom, pour your wax in, and that is it, my friend. You have a beautiful, huge Christmas candle. And then when Christmas is over, you can rip off the ribbon. It's an everyday candle. Pick up a few packs of pip berries from Dollar Tree and then one of their 3D wreath forms. Now, there's 2 things you need to know about the 3D wreath forms. 1, they come in 2 different sizes. I'm using the smallest size. 2, they do come with a little metal piece to put your form together, but word to the wise and heads up, that's super sharp. I've actually cut myself using the metal piece to put my form together. So I just use zip ties, but just so you know, it does come with a piece to put it together. Then all you have to do is just wrap your pip berries and some twine all the way around your sphere, and there's no rhyme or reason to this. It takes about 5 minutes to do. Add ribbon at the top to hang your extra large Christmas ornament, and you can pick up a pre-made bow from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, or Walmart for about $1, but I've been practicing on my bow making skills, and it's not the best, but I had bought a bunch of Dollar General clearance ribbon after the Christmas season a few years ago, so that's what I used. But once again, you can use the pre-made bows. Then just add some Christmas picks at the top, and that is it. Once again, I used the smallest 3D wreath form. So this is the smaller 10-inch wreath form. You could make a bigger ornament. This is so cool. So simple, so cheap. Dollar Tree now sells initial ornaments, which are great for DIY. So pick up your first or last initial, and you can fill the hole if that bothers you with spackle or wood glue, or leave it as is. It's your DIY, your choice. Paint that whatever color screams Christmas to you, and grab one of their larger ornaments. And if possible, try to get the ornaments that don't have any glitter embellishments on them because it's so much easier for DIY. And you can paint right over the paper. No need to peel that off or sand off any of the glitter. Just paint right over it and call it a day. Then pick up some fabric. Dollar Tree sells scarves and all kinds of other options. They actually sell little rolls of fabric now. So you can use one of those, use some spray adhesive or Mod Podge and add your fabric to your ornament. Then all you have to do is just add your initial and then add back a little metal piece. You can embellish the top with a Christmas pick and some Christmas ribbon if that tickles your fancy. I didn't make this for myself. I made it for a neighbor, but I do love personalized decor. I think this would be great on your front door or inside a wreath. So last year, Dollar Tree started selling this vinyl. I think it's for a Cricut. I don't have a Cricut, but it's still great for crafting. If you can find a pattern of the vinyl that you love, and then you can also pick up one of their non-glitter infested ornaments, this is such an easy DIY. Just add your vinyl and add your embellishments. Okay, for this next idea, I really debated putting this one way higher on the list, but I feel like I may be the only wreath fanatic. More specifically, an extra large, oversized wreath fanatic. Anyways, all you need for this DIY are 2 different hula hoops at 2 sizes. If you can't find hula hoops at Dollar Tree, check Dollar General. It doesn't matter where you get your hoops, just get 2 different sizes of hoops. Remove the bright colored plastic and then pick up 1 pack of Dollar Tree's garland. And then you're gonna wrap that in between the 2 hoops to make a wreath form. It'll look like a star. Now you can use all Dollar Tree garland for this DIY, just to let you know, but picking up 2 packs of Walmart garland is the same price, actually a better price, than picking up 6 packs of Dollar Tree garland. You would need 6 packs of Dollar Tree garland to make this DIY if you're going for all Dollar Tree. And in fact, I know that because that's originally what I tried to do and it wasn't looking so hot. Not in my opinion. I think Walmart looks more high end. It actually has a better cost. And yeah, but hey, your DIY, your choice, once again, to connect your garland to your wreath form. Garland is bendable, it has wire in it, so you're just going to twist your garland to your wreath form to make it stay. If you want to use garland ties, you can. I didn't have to, I didn't find it necessary, but if you want that extra security, go for it, my friend. Now this Mama Jamma is 3 feet wide. It's huge. I hang this over my garage. I love it. I added some battery operated lights for outdoors. I just use yarn to hang it out my 2 windows, and from a distance, you cannot tell a difference. Definitely at night, you can't tell it's hanging with yarn. It's one of my favorites. I don't know. Am I delusional? I feel like it should have been higher, but at the same time, it's like, Megan, you're the only person that loves wreaths that much. I don't know. Anyways, for this next idea, all you have to do is grab one of Dollar Tree's larger planters or a wastebasket. I like the planters because they have the areas where you can poke out 2 holes on your own. You don't need to use a drill or a hot glue gun, but you can use a large wastebasket. We are making an oversized bell, so you want to paint your wastebasket or your planter silver or gold. I picked silver, and then just grab one of Dollar Tree's ornaments and paint that the same color. Then all you have to do is string some yarn or twine or ribbon, really whatever you have on hand will work, through the top of your planter / wastebasket and tie your ornament off. And that is it. This thing is huge, just like the last few DIYs. I have a thing for like oversized, cheaply made but not cheap looking DIYs, and you can add a bow at the top. And I don't think if I would have told you, unless I would have told you, you wouldn't know this is a Dollar Tree made bell. You can also add a swag at the top to snazz it up a little bit. It looks great. For number 19, you just need to pick up some scrapbook paper, or you can print off some free music sheets. That's what I did. I'll have them linked in the description. And then grab some of Dollar Tree's wooden shapes. They come in stars and circles. I think the stars are great for Christmas, and they're also sold year round. Then just use a glue stick to put your paper onto your star. Now, when you trace out your star on your paper, before you cut it out, before you glue it with a glue stick, don't try to make it perfect, because the best way to get the cleanest cut when you're putting paper on anything really is to use sandpaper or even a nail file and swipe away from your star or your object, whatever you're putting paper on, and that will give you the cleanest cut. So you can add some ribbon and some scrap floral pieces or a few little pieces of a Dollar Tree Christmas pick. One Christmas pick would make like 20 ornaments, and that's it. But another idea is just to use some Dollar Tree napkins. Their picnic napkins are perfect for Christmas, in my opinion, and it's the same thing here. Add your paper, swipe the extra paper away with some sandpaper, and then add your ribbon and Christmas picks. Super easy. Pick up a wreath hanger from Dollar Tree or Dollar General. They both sell the same size. for about $1, and then pick up some larger Christmas ribbon and then some of Dollar Tree's faux leather ribbon. Hot glue your wider or larger Christmas ribbon to your wreath hanger first, and then you're going to go back and hot glue your leather ribbon right down the middle of that. And then pick up a pack of Dollar Tree bells. They sell these from 50 up to 6 per pack, depending on the size that you pick up. Hot glue your bells all the way down the middle of your faux leather ribbon. Then take the same wider ribbon and make a bow at the middle. Ta-da! You have a really cool wreath hanger that will turn any wreath into a beautiful Christmas wreath. You could actually use your everyday wreath for this, and this looks great with all types of wreaths. Stuff like this goes for like $20 online too, by the way, y'all. All right, we're going to use more of Dollar Tree's wooden pieces. I'm using the round kind this time because we are going to make some really nice stocking tags. I like to coffee stain my wood. You don't have to do that. You can paint your wood. You can actually stain your wood. I find coffee staining the easiest. And then grab some sticker letters, also available at the old DT. Now, one of the coolest things about these sticker letters is you can spray paint them to whatever color your heart desires. Make sure you use quality spray paint, meaning don't use Walmart brand spray paint, and this works out great. I don't know if you can hand paint the stickers. I haven't tried that. Spray paint works really well for this though. And then you want to grab some beads. It doesn't matter what color they are. They can be Dollar Tree's colorful beads. If you're using a nice quality spray paint, once again, not Walmart spray paint, you can easily spray paint them. One coat gives full coverage, and you're going to add that to the top of your stocking tag. To make this last the longest, or to make this DIY last for years and years, seal it with Mod Podge or some type of clear spray paint. I used clear spray paint, and I love this. Now, I actually have another stocking tag that I'd originally made later in this video, so stay tuned for that one. And for this next idea, just grab any one of Dollar Tree's Santa hats and then matching fabric like a scarf. And it doesn't have to match like pattern or color exactly. They just need to coordinate well together, and then pick up a large planter or waste basket and poke 2 holes at the top. Grab some yarn, and you want to cut down pieces, multiple pieces that are from 8 to 12 inches long. You could probably also use a Dollar Tree mop for this, although I found that my yarn pieces were longer than a mop. And then tie that off at the top, or you could hot glue it at the top if you don't want to poke holes. Now we're making a gnome, if you haven't guessed. So you're going to cover the bottom of your gnome with your fabric and your scarf, just using hot glue. For your hat, you can fill it with some polyfill, or I just like to use or reuse grocery bags. It works just fine, and it's free, or I already have it on hand. Maybe it's not free. You had to buy items to get the grocery bags. You get the point. Then take a smaller ornament and paint that a skin color and hot glue that right underneath at the front of the hat. Now check it out, y'all. I am not a huge gnome fan, but I'm really loving this gnome. He turned out way better than expected. I made this for a friend, and if I were a huge gnome fan, I would adore this. This would be number 1 on my list. If I were a gnome fan, this DIY would be number 1. This guy's almost 2.5 feet tall, super cute, and he doesn't look like a DIY. That's the best part. How many times have you been shopping for Christmas decor and you see an item or a decor piece that in your mind is totally overpriced because you know you can DIY it? Well, that is the Webster's Dictionary description of this DIY. You just need 2 bells from Dollar Tree. You can paint them silver or you can leave them gold. Take some rope or twine, whatever you have on hand, string it through both of your bells and tie off the ends with knots so they're connecting. Pick up a pre-made bow from Dollar Tree or Walmart. They both sell them super cheap. I've mentioned that in the video already. And then just 2 of Dollar Tree's Christmas picks. Swag that at the top. You can connect it or secure it with hot glue. You could also use a pipe cleaner or a zip tie, whatever you feel like doing, and that's it. Now, I made this because a friend of mine, we were shopping last season and we saw this bell piece at Walmart for $15. And it's like, oh my gosh, no need. Absolutely not. We can totally DIY that for way less. And we did. In fact, I actually got a lot of inspiration for this video using Walmart items. So this DIY is also a Walmart inspiration. We're going to start off by doing our same spray painting the sticker letter trick. Or you know what? If you have a Cricut, you can use a Cricut for this. You know, you paid a lot of money for that Mamma Jamma, so use it up. If you have a Cricut, use a Cricut. But I like the spray painting letter trick because I just don't do a lot of cutout lettering and stuff like that. Either way, grab a Dollar Tree wood board, paint that white, and then put your sticker letters on your board, or, you know, use your Cricut cutout to spell out the word welcome. On the back, you're going to pick up 2 to 3 of Dollar Tree's Christmas picks. Depending on what style of pick you get will depend on how many you need, and then just hot glue that all over the back. Now, I cannot stress enough that if you're not a great bow maker, that's no big deal. I promise you, I'm not either. I'm really trying though, but you can find good pre-made bows at Dollar Tree and Walmart. I actually think Dollar Tree probably has the better selection as far as patterns go. Walmart may be the better deal just for the plain red bows. Either way, glue a bow to the top of your sign. If you want to put this outside, seal it with a clear spray paint or some type of exterior sealant. And that's it. Walmart wanted the same thing for like $20, and I personally feel like mine looked better. And I made one of these for myself, except I made mine say "Be Merry," and I used one of Dollar Tree's little wooden cutout trees, painted that green, put that in the middle, and then instead of using one large gold bell, I just used 3 small bells, and I painted them white. And I adore this DIY. Now, the florals or the greenery I used were from Michael's, like for pennies, but you could use Dollar Tree florals just the same. And this is the last, I promise, this is the last Walmart inspiration piece I want to share. So they went crazy and they wanted to sell this super small wreath for $9 when we can make a big wreath for a heck of a lot less money. Just grab a wire wreath form and then cut it down so it's not a total circle, it's not connected. Pick up some of their ornaments. These come in 15 pack each, so you'll need 2 packs of ornaments. Cut off the top and you're going to make a hole in the bottom using a drill or a hot glue gun. Then just string up your ornaments, which are now our extra large beads. Grab 2 of Dollar Tree's Christmas picks. You're going to swag them across from each other and then secure it with a zip tie or a pipe cleaner. No hot glue is needed for this, by the way. And then use that same zip tie or pipe cleaner to connect it to the bottom of your wreath. And I think it looks great just like this. I really like the swag at the bottom, but the inspiration did have something in the middle that said Merry Christmas or Merry and Bright or Be Merry, whatever it said in the middle. Dollar Tree sells all kinds of wood cutouts that say similar things, and then they take paint really well. So I painted this Merry and Bright, hot glued that in the middle, and I think this looks just as good, maybe even better. And it's a lot larger. It is 2 times larger than Walmart's version. And yeah, Walmart's version did have their swag at the top. I just personally like the swag better at the bottom. And we are coming on around to home plate. If you are still here and you are enjoying this video, will you give it a thumbs up? I always forget to ask that in YouTube. It really helps out in the algorithm if you do that. But anyways, for this DIY, just pick up a wood pack of their small trees and glue some smaller wooden beads to the top using gel super glue. Don't worry if your beads aren't the same color as the trees or they're not wood. It does not matter because we're gonna paint over them using spray paint, or you can hand paint, that's fine. I just like spray paint. It comes out clean, even, and yeah, it's just my personal preference. Then pick up a pack of Dollar Tree's wooden beads. Paint half of them red. I love Cherry Red by RUSTOLEUM. 1 coat gives full coverage, and I think it's a gorgeous Christmas color. Then you're just gonna string up your beads back together. So I did red, natural, and then the green trees. And I really, really love this DIY. I love it so much. It inspired me to actually make a whole other garland. I have a bunch of beads and then wooden beads already that I took apart, and I made one long garland for my pencil tree. And this is Christmas to me. This is my Christmas style. I really enjoy the reds and greens and whites and the natural colors. For number 11, all you have to do is pick up 1 box of Tumbling Tower Game. And remember how I said we were making a stocking tag later in the video? Now's the time, my friend. So just pick up 1 box. One box will make 8 to 10 stocking tags or ornaments or gift tags, whatever you want to use these for, and use gel super glue to put these together. Then you can use your Cricut or pick up some of Dollar Tree's rub-on transfer letters, which is a great deal if you don't have a Cricut, and spell out your family's names or whoever's name you're making these for. And then Dollar Tree also carries all kinds of smaller wood cutouts. They come in a pack of 12 to 14. I got the snowflakes and I painted them black, not because snowflakes should be black in my mind, but because it matched the letters. And then you can add some ribbon and that is it. Now, I originally was using these for our stocking tags, but I switched these to our Christmas tree to use these as ornaments. And I really do love this idea because you can make so many for so cheap. For about $4 to $5 dollars, you can make 10 of these. And if you're still here, I want to say thank you so much for still being here. And if you're totally digging and enjoying all things Christmas and you're not going to get your Christmas fix after this video, I just want to let you know I have an entire playlist full of Christmas DIYs, including my top 25 Christmas DIYs from last year and the year before. And yeah, I'll have that linked in the description. And now we're going to go on to number 10. So these are my personal top 10 favorites. I don't know. Let me know if you disagree in the comments. So this made the top 10 list because I think you can use it in so many ways and you can customize it in so many ways. And I want to say, first of all, yes, you can use Dollar Tree's MDF boards or their wooden signs, but for the best deal, I find free wood on Facebook Market. And you can make bigger DIYs, sometimes more quality DIYs. So that's what I'm using, but you can definitely use Dollar Tree's wooden planks and then glue them together. You can grab some ornaments and you can spell out whatever your heart desires. I spelled out joy. And then for the O, I just used one of Dollar Tree's Christmas picks and cut that down and then made a circle or an O. Put a little bow in the middle and added a bell. I have a thing for adding bells to bows. Bells, bows, garland, it screams Christmas to me. And so that's why I really love this DIY, because it doesn't have to say joy. You could make it say welcome if you had a big enough sign, or your last name, or hello, or Noel, whatever you wanted to make it to say, you could customize it to that. And then number 9 is so simple, but to me, that's what a good DIY is. It's simple and it looks great. I love Dollar Tree's larger clear ornaments because I have so many pulled apart pieces from Dollar Tree, scrap pieces of florals, and I just love clear ornaments in general because of how they fill up a tree. But they let the light shine through. So it's a big ornament and it fills up the tree. It lets the light shine through. It looks great. It's a win-win in my personal opinion. And I really like adding ribbon to the top because it gives it that extra high-end touch. And also, by the way, Dollar Tree sells all kinds of shapes and sizes and styles of these clear ornaments, and you can fill them up with whatever your heart desires. For number 8, you just need to pick up some floral wire. I really like the thicker floral wire, and then a few packs of ornaments. Now, just like when we made the Walmart dupe wreath, you're going to poke a hole at the bottom using your hot glue gun, or you can use a drill, and then you're going to cut off the top. So you've just made an extra large bead. But this time we are using different sizes of ornaments. Now, I'm not a silver blue type of Christmas gal, but I did make this for a friend and that's her style. So that's what I made for her. And then you just string up all your ornaments. This garland is about 6 feet long. I have all kinds of ornaments left over, so I could have made her 3 more garlands if she wanted it. I love that it's wired, so it's really easy to mold and stage on a mantle or on a console table. And then I also made one for myself, just using 2 packs of ornaments. No, wait, I used 4 packs of ornaments for this, and I used 2 colors to put on my tree. Once again, just a really easy DIY that looks super nice. Now, this is a tip or an idea, a hack, whatever you want to call it, that I have done for years, which is to use Dollar Tree cheap wrapping paper and then pick up some of their specialty ornaments. I really love this ski lift ornament and then some of their ribbon, and wrap up old Amazon boxes or any type of delivery package boxes. This makes a really high-end looking decor piece, but I really like to use this to stage family photos. So usually we take our Christmas photo card for our photo postcard, I guess you could call it, way before we have presents under the tree. And this is a great way to stage for those photos. But I also just really I'm in love with decorating gifts. I think decorating a gift or, staging a gift can take a great gift into a really good gift, a memorable gift. Now, here's an idea that is so simple, a caveman could do it. Do you guys remember those commercials? I think it was Geico. I don't know. So simple, a caveman can do it. Anyways, you just need a smaller to medium-sized planter and any one of Dollar Tree's candlesticks and then some Christmas ribbon. Bada bing, bada boom, you have the easiest table centerpiece. Now, if you can't find a matching candlestick and a matching planter, guess what? You can always paint it. Add some Dollar Tree picks in the middle. It looks so nice, so classy, so simple. Or you can make two of these. I made two of these for my mom's house, flanked her fireplace. It looks great. You could even put these outside. They have holes in the bottom so they're not going to fill up with water. Number 5 is a gift idea. Or a decorating idea. Just grab some of these terracotta planters. They come in a pack of 1, 2, and 3. Paint them white. And then instead of using white wax, I gathered up all of my red waxes and melted those on my stovetop. And then for the wick, for this DIY, you will need to put a little piece of duct tape over the hole at the terracotta pot and then hot glue the wick down, but it's just the same as DIY number 2 in this video. And then once again, I'm a sucker for a bell and a bow. That's Christmas to me. And that's it. You have a really cute candle. You can use this for decorating in your own home. I just really think this is a cute gift. It's a cute DIY. It works in so many situations. And then if the person you're giving it to is going to be using it after Christmas, it's hot glue. It's not cement. It'll pull right off. Number 4 is on the list because, well, I love it, but it's number 4 because I love how it turned out and I just think it's a great idea. So this is a Dollar Tree laundry basket. I've had it for years. We used it just like it was supposed to be used as a laundry basket. It was busted and broken, but I didn't want to throw it away. I knew I could upcycle it in some way. So I cut off the top and I cut off the bottom. Then I just used some rope and hot glued that all the way around this mamma jamma. And this ended up being the perfect size for a tree basket for a pencil tree, or if you have a mini tree. It's hard to find a tree basket that's the right size for a larger, so mine is a 7-foot pencil tree that I have in our dining room. And yeah, I loved it. It worked great. So yeah, that's why it's number 4. And number 3, okay, so check it out, y'all. These pieces of wood stems, they used to be in Dollar Tree everywhere. I haven't seen them for like 2 years. Then earlier this year, so in September 2022, I was at Dollar Tree. I saw they had them in stores and I was so excited. So I'm going to share this DIY again and I'm going to make this DIY again. This was a wreath I made for a neighbor and I wish I would have made one for myself when I still had these in stock years ago. So just pick up 2 to 3 bags of the wood stems. You're going to use some type of poster board or craft paper and trace out 2 plates. Now, when I originally made this DIY, I hot glued my wood stems down first in the shape of a wreath. But if I'm going to go back and do it again, which I am, I'm going to skip that step. It wasn't necessary. Just use wood glue to secure it all. Wood glue does stick to paper and you'll just need to let that dry outside for a day or so, depending on if it's wet or what your weather is. Then you only need 3 of Dollar Tree's picks. So 1 of their frosted ferns, which is, it's great. It's nice and full. And then just 2 of their regular Christmas picks. Swag those and secure it with a zip tie or a garland tie. I think these are actually called Chanel stems. I don't know if that's right or not, but anyways. And then I originally hot glued all that stuff down, but when I go back and do this DIY, I'm just going to use zip ties or the pipe cleaners, Chanel stems to secure everything because the hot glue wasn't necessary there. So anyways, I love this DIY. I think it's really original. It's unique looking. It looks nice and classy. When I made this, it cost me a whopping $6 to make, and it doesn't look like a $6 wreath. For number 2, it's a great DIY / idea. So just pick up 2 of the old DT's MDF boards. It doesn't matter what style or what they say. Just make sure they're the longer boards, and you're going to glue them together using some craft sticks. Now, the reason we're doing this is because when it comes to decorating, maybe even your mantle, a console, or, making a tablescape, it gets really messy. And especially if you use that surface, it's hard to decorate in a realistic way. It looks great on Instagram, but not for everyday use. Using this board, you're gonna hot glue some zip ties down. Once that cools, you're gonna add your garland and whatever embellishments you wanna add. So we're not hot gluing the garland or anything to the board besides the zip ties. And this makes it a movable tablescape that you can use on a console, or like me, your dining room table. And it makes it so much more practical. So when it's time to clean my table or eat at my table, I just have to move my candlesticks, and I can move the entire garland and everything else that I have decorated all in one piece. But nothing's permanent, so I didn't have to hot glue my garland or ruin my garland. If you saw my fall DIY video, you'll know this is the same hack I use for fall, except I don't use the zip ties with glue. I just use double-sided tape. And you have made it to number 1, my friend. Congratulations, you're the real MVP. You're also going to get the cream of the crop, which is the easiest but the biggest impact DIY in my personal opinion. Just grab an old candle jar or one of Dollar Tree's metal planters. I'm using both. I did this to both of these for this DIY. Then a garden dish, and use gel super glue or some type of permanent hold glue to attach your garden dish to your candle jar or your planter. Paint that. And that is it. But for Christmas, what we're going to do is we just going to add some candles and Walmart florals, or you can use Dollar Tree greenery florals for Christmas. And that is it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I love this. Huge impact, small budget. And this is Christmas to me. This looks so classy, so nice, and super high end, in my personal biased opinion. Now, if you're just totally digging all things Christmas and you want to see more Christmas content, no worries, my friend, I got you covered. I'll have my top 25 video from last year and then the year before. It'll be popping up around here, and I'll also have it linked in the description, and I'll post it in the comments. I need to know, what is your Christmas theme this year? I'm a sucker for red and white, just traditional Christmas colors minus the gold and silver. Although I do make a lot of things for neighbors, and I'm open to suggestions. So let me know what you think. Merry Christmas to you. You are so amazing. You're the real MVP for still being here. So much love to you, and I'll catch you next time.